Welcome, professional wrestling fans, to the PW Fan. This is episode 207, and we are all three back. Thank goodness. We want to thank you guys for joining us. We got a big show this week. I am your host, the professional wrestling fan, Talk Wrestling, Tim Gilbert.
And I'm your host, the architect of pro wrestling podcast, Andy.
I'm also your host, the no selling wrestling indie fan and football lover, Jeremy.
This podcast, this podcast is for fans by fans, and with your help, that can go a long way. We ask that you please go to our social media at the PW Fan on Instagram and TikTok. For YouTube, it's youtube.com/the PW Fan. Please hit subscribe. You can watch our ugly mugs on video. But yeah, we got a big week. I was out sick the last 2 weeks. I apologize, guys, but the guys were holding it down. Andy, cruising the ship like always. Jeremy being the constant. I had bronchitis and then food poisoning from Taco Bell. Let me give everybody some advice here as a fast food connoisseur. But I think I might be retired now. After the food poisoning from Taco Bell.
Just from Taco Bell or from all fast food?
Yeah, I think from everything. It's just it just was so bad that it's when you tap out, like when Shawn Michaels taps out, or it's just I'm done.
Yeah.
Don't get anything with lettuce and tomato.
Did that ruin it?
You're definitely upping the chances of some sort of E. coli or
Do you think that's what it was?
Dude, yeah, because I got a couple of Supremes, and the Supremes had the lettuce and tomato on there.
Yeah.
And I got fucked up. I ate it, and 2 hours later, I was, for the whole weekend, dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was in bed. So I'm back. We're back. Enough about me. Andy, what do you got for us for episode 107?
This week we'll be talking about AEW as they get closer and closer to Dynasty, and we'll also be talking about WWE, and most of the storylines I would say are already established for WrestleMania. Maybe some new ones coming in, but we'll be talking about that. So let's get right into it with Dynamite. Opening match was very, very good. Kenny Omega versus Swerve. They went right at it. They didn't really pace themselves or anything or ease into anything. It was just like a fight feel. Kenny ended up winning in the end. If you remember, this match was for number one contendership.
On free TV again.
On free TV. It was for Swerve's number one contendership, I think. And then for Kenny's EVP status. Kenny ended up winning, so we get Kenny versus MJF at Dynasty. So that'll be the main event.
Do you think?
Looking forward to that match. I think Kenny wins.
Yeah?
I think Kenny wins, then AJ comes and he wants to.
Ooh.
Would that be after everything? WrestleMania?
I mean, that'd be a big fuck you to get in the Hall of Fame a month after.
It's so crazy how he's going. We watched his debut at the Royal Rumble, which in my head, I mean, I know it was almost 10 years ago, but it
does not feel like
it was 10 years ago. It was exactly 10 years ago.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's insane. And then now he's going to the Hall of Fame. It's wild.
Yes, sir.
He did say he's because he was on the podcast with Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, and he was basically his neck's hurting so much that's why he's actually done.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think he's coming to AEW anymore.
He can do one match with Kenny. He can do one.
But
just one.
I do think if it's not that, then Omega, if he wins, then he has the title until All In, which is in London, and he faces Will Ospreay then.
Again?
In London, because that's where Ospreay is from. From the area.
Didn't that already happen?
You already happened.
That happened on Forbidden Door when he was Ospreay was part of New Japan.
Well, they did it in London.
No, they didn't.
Because that was the whole point. They did it in Japan on Kenny's turf. Then they did it in London.
You're going to have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I feel like I'm going with Jer Bear on this.
Andy's gonna be right.
All right.
I don't think
that's
so.
what it was. Japan. Then
Uh-huh.
Forbidden Door was in Canada. Versus Forbidden Door.
So that's it, right then, right?
Why are you gay?
Oh no! Will Ospreay has stated his desire to face Kenny in a dream match main event at All In 2026.
Oh,
Jer is right. Jer
I was
is right.
Thank you.
Moving on. Death Riders defeated Skyflight. Backstage, Will Ospreay cut a promo to Moxley. Mox accepted his challenge for a match at Dynasty for the, what is it, Continental
Classic.
Continental
Championship.
Yes.
Speedball Mike Bailey defeats Rocky Romero. Then we had an MJF celebration promo and Kenny Omega confronting him. MJF came out, brag about beating Hangman at Revolution and preventing him from ever challenging for the title again, which is crazy why they would do that. Declaring nobody deserves to be champion.
We learned that doesn't work. Cody, Exhibit A.
Well, Tim, while you're out, I said the theory of like Hangman has turned both heel and face, so he can turn heel again and then just basically go back on everything in that way.
Yeah,
he's done.
They'll just make a second main title.
Andy thinks they'll just make another title.
They'll make an AEW World Heavyweight.
Yeah.
Please don't do that. I like that the AEW title actually means something.
Is the only top one?
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of middle.
Yeah, you don't know what's more important. Like, at least when we were growing up, you knew it was like WWE title or World Heavyweight, depending on whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, if it was WCW, it would have went World Heavyweight Championship, Television Championship. If you were watching WWE, it was WWE Championship, Intercontinental Championship. At least you knew.
Yeah.
You know?
It was easier.
Or US, in NWA, they had the US champ. You at least knew what the middle card
the secondary.
You had a tag, a mid card, and then
and the
main.
And that's all you need. And it's important. A bunch of old heads. That's what we say.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only one I don't mind now is the trios.
Yeah, because I think that's different.
Yeah, and you have enough people for that.
And also, it's cool because that's AEW's thing. Like WWE doesn't have a trios.
Yeah.
Division.
Still on MJF. He declared nobody deserves to be champion more than he does. Omega came out to confront him, said MJF may have been better than a 60 to 80% Kenny Omega, which I guess he was saying that's how he was when they fought before, but now he's back to 100% and he's coming for the title. So, yeah, I'm excited for that main event. MJF's been wanting this feud, and they finally won the feud behind the scenes, I should say. Now they're finally doing it.
I think that MJF's wrestling skills are always underrated because he always you think of him as a talker and everything, but he always pulls out really good matches.
Man, I told you he did spots in that death match that I never would have thought he would.
Yeah, exactly.
So getting dragged through the glass and the skewers and all that.
Yeah,
I think that didn't years ago MJF kind of basically say I can do all the stuff that you want, but I don't need.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
And then he comes out dressed in Terry Funk inspired gear.
Yeah.
He did some spots to prove them wrong. The Dogs defeat the Conglomeration. David Finlay, Clark Connors versus Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. Tekla, the AEW Women's World Champ, defeats Mina Shirakawa. Darby Allin defeated Roosh in the main event. Toni Storm's still out. She'll be out for a while. And
are we going to be talking about Leo Rush this week?
We talked about it last week
before.
but...
Oh, I missed that, dude. His character, I'm kind of in.
I know,
yeah.
I know.
That's how crazy it is.
He reminds me of a Cyberman from Dragon Ball Z.
Because he's little and crawling around.
No, because he's doing
I said he was
noises and everything.
Andy, who was it again from Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, Gollum.
Oh, Gollum.
Gollum.
Yeah, that's what Jeremy said.
That creepy run thing that he does.
The way he did on all fours.
Yeah, I was I'm Like normally I'm out, but I'm kind of in.
Yeah, that's impressive to do that so fast.
His match was good. Yeah, he faced Ciampa, right?
Yeah.
It works because like he's so small, right? So how do you get around that? Make him like a little demon, like
Yeah.
you know. No, but like I mean, like,
oh my god,
I can't believe this. All right,
we'll go down a rabbit hole. All right,
Collision.
Collision AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship. Divine Dominion defeats Babes of Wrath. Afterwards, seems like Babes of Wrath are breaking up. Harley felt like she let down Willow. Willow seems to be focused on the TBS Championship, and Harley boys. Harley will go where the
Harley boys
win takes her. Both agreed no matter what that they'll always be Babes of Wrath. Speaking of women's teams, the Brawling Birds and Mina Shirakawa issue an open challenge to anyone. Myron Reed from the Rascals defeats Johnny TV, who shaved his head after a CMLL match. Johnny TV is bald.
Yeah, it's weird.
I watched a shoot interview with him, he
was balding, right? Whatever. That's why he did.
Is that why he shaved?
Yeah,
I
think so. Yeah,
he was thinning and balding, and he just
damn.
I don't think he says he doesn't like
Johnny TV's luscious locks.
I know. Well, yeah, I was gonna say his whole career he's had that hair.
Well, I think I saw in the shoot interview they're like, how do you feel about it, or like, are you used to it? And he was like, no. Like, I'm sure he's not crazy. No one wants to shave their head completely bald. Like that's not like your first choice, you know.
Yeah.
You do it because it looks better than balding, but at the same time, you're like, this wouldn't be my thing if I didn't have
to. Let's see. John Moxley and Daniel Garcia defeat Private Party. Afterwards, Moxley claims Private Party are banged up and won't see them anytime soon. He has no sympathy for them, just like he had no sympathy for injuring Ospreay. He says those were the consequences of Ospreay's actions. And Ospreay won in an unsanctioned cage match with a broken neck. So what did he think was going to happen? I always forget
freaking neck.
That they took him out.
Yeah, it was Ospreay was supposed to be out longer. He had neck surgery. Yeah. He's back in 6 months.
Yeah, what's Kevin Owens' excuse? Just kidding. Brawling Birds and Mishi Ishikawa have a squash match against I don't even know. I don't even think they're signed, whoever they were. I mean, Nixie SXS, Amina Belmont, and Haven Harris. If you know them, great. I don't. It was over.
All right, Andy. Easy.
Bitches. No, just kidding. Okay. Post-match, Tekla, along with the Sisters of Sin, said those women in the ring are nothing, can't handle the Triangle of Madness. And if they try, she swears on the cold dead body of Toni Storm that they will end up just like her.
I like how they're like, it's like how they're talking about Toni Storm is like she's dead.
I know. Well, she'll be out for a while apparently, but all signs are pointing to Ronda was the one that took her out apparently. Which we haven't seen anything with Ronda since she showed up.
She has that fight coming up, right?
Yep, against Gina Carano.
Yeah.
Kyle Fletcher and Okada backstage. Fletcher said he doesn't like the Don Callis family having business relationship with MJF. They should be focused on taking the world title back to the Don Callis family. Tommaso Ciampa defeats Ace Austin. Also open defeat the Rascals. And the main event was the International Championship. Okada defeating and retaining against Kevin Knight.
I know this is random, but when you brought up Don Callis, it made me just think of like managers and shit. And I had just watched The Dark Side of the Ring, Chris Kanyon again, with the one where his manager's like, he calls when he's like, Van, or Van. My cousins were helping me move, and I opened up the back of my van, and gay porn exploded out. It was like a gay porn piñata everywhere. And he's like, so you gotta call my cousin and tell him it was yours. And I was like, dude, I forgot all about this episode.
When he was hiding it.
Yeah, dude. But I forgot how like that the devil guy, James Father Mitchell or whatever, like that guy telling the stories about Canyon in that episode are so fucking funny, dude. Like he's like, "You motherfucker, you motherfucker." It's good. It's good stuff.
It's a good transition to Raw.
Rest in peace, Chris Canyon.
All right, Raw from this week opened up Brock Lesnar and Obafemi having a segment. Heyman came out, claimed that the overhyped ruler Obafemi took advantage of the fact that Lesnar had just taken out like a dozen masked men before getting taken out by him.
Speaking of that, there was one spotted walking in Raw tonight.
Great. Heyman reminded the audience.
I can't wait for this to be over.
Tim, did you like the? Sorry, I was gonna say, Tim, did you like when Seth Rollins and all his masked men guys did like that little shuffle?
I was like, no, I don't. No, I don't.
They're probably writing it backstage. They're like, he's so cool. They did all shuffled around.
Vince idea ever.
It really was.
Seth was doing the same face I was doing. He was like, he's like, whatever, fine.
It was just unnecessary.
Nothing says WrestleMania
Seth
build
ended up
like
showing himself anyway. So it's like,
I know.
What's the point?
It was pointless.
Heyman reminded the audience that not even John Cena or AJ Styles could slay the Beast. Oba ended up coming out, stood across from Lesnar. They ended up brawling. Lesnar tried to F5. Femi got out of it and dumped Brock over the top rope. So obviously they're making Obafemi look,
dude,
really, really strong.
I was talking to Andy and my dad tonight on the phone, and we were talking about Brock Lesnar, and my dad was like, I was like, yeah, he's still because he was like, I miss Brock in UFC, and I was like, I mean, yeah, he's still wrestling, and my dad's like, he's like in his 50s, and I was like, dude, he's roided to the gills, dude. He's looking crazy. I'm watching
48.
him.
He's 48.
Wow, that's actually that's younger than I thought. But I'm watching him like on Raw right now, and holy moly, he's jacked.
It's crazy.
Anyone playing 2K26?
I've been playing it.
You playing as Ponytail Brock?
Yeah. Well, okay. Can I just say, I got to get this off my chest.
He's shredded in the game.
Yeah, I got to get this off my chest. The fact that you can't just have all the characters unlocked is fucking annoying. Like,
yeah, they got rid of that thing.
I don't just buy it.
No, like you have to
play to do the showcase, right?
Yeah, there's like 8 different CM Punks, and they're like all the way back to like blonde hair CM Punk. But you have to do showcase mode. If you want to be Eddie Guerrero that everybody loves, like undisputed champion Eddie, you have to do showcase mode. I'm like, this is fucking.
That's crazy. So then that's why they put in that little thing where you can like just do the matches without the storyline thing to get through it, right?
I
don't think so. I think you literally have to do the thing to get.
No, they used to have a thing where it was like Tim used to buy it.
Yeah, I could just buy it.
Yeah, they don't have.
There's one promo with Punk, and he was like, "You can just don't have to play the storyline. Like you can just do all the matches and see if you make it through. To cut through it, but." You still have to do it.
I don't know.
I might have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw what Brock looked like in the game. I was like, God.
You know what's this is what I was going to say when you said his age. You know, all of the top WWE stars right now are well into their 40s, basically. Like other than I think 40s, what Roman is like 40, like 42 or something like that.
Roman's 40.
Yeah, 40.
Seth is 39.
That's crazy. He's still 39.
Punk's old. Cody's old.
CM Punk is 60. No, CM Punk's 47.
47.
He's a year younger than Brock.
My God.
And AJ retired at 48. He's Brock's age, yeah.
Wow.
48 is like, I guess. I think Brock, I said last week, I think Brock retires this SummerSlam because it's in Minnesota.
It's a Gunther.
I saw a sweaty picture of Hogan doing an interview with Mean Gene after he like won a title and he was like champagne, and they're like, Hulk Hogan is 34 years old in this picture. I was like, dude, I'm older than him. I hate this, dude.
Yeah, lies back there.
Dude, it sucks, dude.
Okay.
Also, he looked 50 when he was 34.
That's why he's looked the same forever, because he's always looked 50.
Yeah, Hogan was like in his 30s during the NWO.
I know. I hate that so much, dude.
Well, he doesn't look the same now, but
no. Well,
he was
he's
like, dude, he was like,
yeah, I know, right?
all right, well, all right.
He looks rotted. Anyway,
Come on.
sorry. I mean, it's facts. All right. Division defeats the Usos via disqualification. Backstage, Jay talked about protecting the family. Threatens LA Knight if he continues to talk down on Roman Reigns. We had Becky Lynch and AJ Lee segment. Lynch came out, addressed her attack on AJ Lee the week before. AJ Lee. Or is that the micro wrestling version of
AJ Wee? Did it?
It's a perfect name.
I wish I had my little car symbol right now.
When they had the like micro matches,
yeah, they did that.
The WLC, it was WBL.
Yeah,
was the commentator.
Yeah, that's right.
Micro Cole. All right. AJ ended up coming out, chased Lynch out of the ring, issued a match at WrestleMania 42. During that promo, though, Lynch did talk about how she murdered the Divas era and that butterfly title. Javon Evans defeats Grayson Waller. Paul Heyman came back out. Me and Tim talked about this a little bit. Addressed the issues with Rollins. Tried to get Rollins to come out, put him out of his misery. Rollins appears on the announce table. Police officers go ringside.
Obo just did some crazy ass shit.
Police escort Rollins through the crowd as Heyman reveals that he filed a restraining order against Seth. Heyman goats Rollins into attacking him by bringing up his wife and daughter, which of course Rollins took the bait, clocked Heyman, and was escorted out of the arena in handcuffs.
No.
Bayley and Lyra defeat the Kabuki Warriors. Afterwards, Bayley threw down the challenge for a women's tag team title against Nia Jax and Lash Legend. I guess technically tonight at Madison Square Garden. We had Penta defeating Dom. As Dom entered the ring, Stephanie Vaquera attacked Liv Morgan. Mysterio, though, during the match, scaled the ropes for a frog splash. Finn Balor, his music played, and Finn came out. JD McDonough went to go after him, and he tossed JD into the production area. Allowed Penta to get a roll-up on Dominic and retain the title. Afterwards, Balor attacked Dom and fought off McDonough. This is like, I feel like the sleeper feud. Dom and Finn. I don't know. I'm like interested in it. I think it'll be an awesome match.
I was going to say a really good match.
And I like that it's going to get both guys on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many people aren't on WrestleMania. That's crazy.
Let's talk about this main. Yeah. Is Gunther going to miss this Mania?
That's crazy. He retired Cena and AJ. Also,
dude, just retire Brock in Minnesota.
You know what's funny is that Cena's going to be back hosting WrestleMania this year.
Yeah, I saw that today. He's the host.
And I'm sure
they're like ticket sales are ass. So let's throw Cena in there.
He's gonna be like, okay, let's start over. My name is John. Would you like to sing now?
And, I'm not buying what you're selling.
And for what purpose?
I'm not buying what you're selling,
dude.
That guy does it to so many people. It's like terrible every time I see it.
I love that.
Childish Gambino was like, oh my god.
I love that.
Did to him on a red carpet.
John Cena was like so respectful that it like roasted him at the same time.
He's perfected like basically the respectful fuck you.
Yeah, he's like how about
all he asks, because I've seen him do it with other people. Like he's in the middle of eating. He's like, just treat him like he's a person and not like
Yeah, just don't be like sign this or whatever,
Yeah,
and say hi
like
or
he's a
excuse
human
me.
being. Is all he wants.
The classic when they were like, John, do the you can't see me, and then he's like, how about I'm spending time with my friends?
All you have to do is go up to him and be like, "Hey, afterwards, would you mind like
Yeah.
finish what you're doing?"
And just be like respectful about it. It's not.
Yeah, but everyone treats him like dance monkey dance.
I love that he wears his own merch in public, though. He was wearing the actual like respects that.
He's like, I'm never buying a shirt again.
At the Starbucks, he's wearing his own merch.
Yeah, it's full gear.
All right, this closing promo of Raw, Punk and Roman. Punk hit the ring, claiming that not a single Samoan has looked at him cross since Reigns declared open season on him last week. Except for, I guess, like Roman's cousins are the only ones that are angry. Called Roman.
No one else is angry.
Called Roman out for dyeing his beard, and he said he would fight anyone, including Jay. And he said, "What is he going to do? Eat me to death?" Jay hit the ring, comes face to face with him, says that he'll run it back on your old ass. Jimmy interrupts, told Jay to lock in, especially with their tag team titles on the line, I guess, tonight. Jay talks about Roman, said he ain't even here, but I am. Roman ends up coming out, orders the Usos out of the ring. Punk tells him that they should stay because Roman could use their help. Roman ends up doing a Superman punch after Jay kind of orders Roman to, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
ChatGPT or Claude
get
said.
him. Delivers spear, power bombs Punk through the table. And afterwards, the camera in the show goes off with Punk laughing and saying that Roman's the one that needs help, not him. So it's like it was all part of Punk's plan kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or he's in his head.
What do you think about them bringing in like the sort of a mini bloodline into it?
Oh, no.
I felt like Roman and Punk was fine by itself.
I don't know what they're getting at.
You know, and also I feel like the follow up from when Punk said that thing about like a bury next to your dad, basically.
Your father.
Like, your father. But there were like
How's
then
everybody's
Roman.
father's doing?
Oh, I missed that.
Oh my god! But the follow up to that, I was like, Roman just was like, "You're old now," and that was his comeback, and I was like, doesn't sound as intense.
Old.
Yeah.
Punk hits him with the microphone. Yeah. Any other thoughts on Roman and Punk? Are you guys stoked for the main event? Do you like this?
I like it.
Does it feel big?
What else would be bigger right now?
It feels like it could be like big, like I don't know. It's just their feud. I don't know. That's why I was like, don't call him old. Just say something better.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have liked to see Punk versus Brock one more time.
Oh, you would?
It could be still.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
I would. I kind of liked the idea of like a triple threat Demon Balor versus Roman and Punk.
Yeah. I wish they would just bring back the demon overall.
Like a demon.
What is that from? Oh yeah, I forgot. Meat Canyon.
Yeah.
You
That
smell
was the old one.
like a demon.
Help.
Caesar, help me!
Help me.
Dude, I haven't thought about Meat Canyon forever.
You used to send those videos all the time.
Help!
It'd be like a new one every single day.
Dude, they were so
let's-
good for a while.
Let's wrap it up. Take it home with SmackDown.
The smacketh down on your candy
Tim just
arse.
watched this, so it's fresh in Tim's mind. Randy opened up the show, made his way to the ring, talked about turning on Cody a couple weeks ago. So he's been thinking about his 15th world title a lot over the past few years. Matt Cardona comes out of the ring, and if you remember,
You remember he works there.
he got beat up right last week.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, the week after Cody got beat up. Immediately went after Orton, using the mic as a weapon. Segment kind of ended abruptly with Cardona yelling at Orton as he tried to recover outside the ring. Backstage, Orton demanded a match against Cardona for the main event when he ran into Nick Aldis, who booked it. Bella Twins defeat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Backstage, Nick Aldis tells Sami Zayn there wasn't room on him for the WrestleMania card. Sami responded by punching out Trick Williams. Thoughts on Trick Willie? You guys like Trick Williams?
Yeah.
I mean, the man's a star.
I like him. Yeah. I just think, I don't know.
Anytime you watch his entrance, have you seen how people react?
Yeah, the crowd. Yeah.
It's the song. It's
the song. Well, it's great. And he's also a great wrestler, too.
He's got a damn good
Yeah,
song.
he's good. I mean, he's entertaining. He can definitely go on the mic and everything.
Yeah.
He's definitely like kind of one of the future people of the business.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Rhea Ripley defeats B-Fab via DQ. This segment was just awful. I hate this feud. Jade and Rhea.
Yeah, I didn't like the dude. It was awkward.
It's
when
bad.
Jade came out, everybody was booing.
Dude, I don't know if you've seen it like the past few weeks. It's been bad like every week.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know about Jade anymore.
They were just like, just get the title off of her.
Yeah, because she barely did anything with it.
Yeah, she's getting X-Pac heat. She's getting
that
go away heat.
She's getting NXT.
But maybe Rhea came to the ring to address Michin and B-Fab, joining Jade very randomly last week. Jade, B-Fab, and Michin come out. Crowd was booing them so loud, Rhea had trouble hearing them. This is where they agreed to a match, Rhea and B-Fab. Less than a minute of actual match aired before Jade, Michin, and B-Fab took out Rhea in a 3-on-1 beatdown. There's also, like, I think, real heat with Rhea and Jade, so it's just weird.
Yeah.
The vibes are off, bro.
All right. Still gonna say it every week. I'm a big fan of Kit Wilson. I think he's hilarious. I think he's great. And he wrestled Jelly Roll this week. Kit Wilson.
Dude, Jelly Roll is gonna make me not like wrestling anymore. I'm about to stop watching Smackdown altogether, dude.
Yeah.
Well, before the match, Danhausen cursed him.
Thank you, Danhausen.
Are you liking Danhausen? We haven't asked you. Are you liking Danhausen?
He's
on
hilarious.
WWE?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
I know you liked him before.
But I love what they're doing with him. Like, he is what he is. He's a comedic character.
Yeah.
Dude, he has like 5 shirts, and he's like the top seller right now.
I'm sure he's funny as shit. And that's the thing. Like, he doesn't need, again, the thing about wrestling is, especially in WWE, like, he can be that character without having to do everything else, and he's still making crazy money.
Yeah. Like, the crowd loves him more and more every week.
Yeah. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
I went over this with Jeremy last week.
Cornette was like, look, he's a great kid. Like, as long as he gets used in the right spots, like, it's good, you know? Like,
yeah.
On March 12th, Danhausen was number 1, then Randy, then Stone Cold, then Roman, then Balor. Those were the top 5 merch sales.
See how far Cody's fell off?
Cody, Jay, Punk. Danhausen's number 1, baby. He has like the most shirts out there right now. He has like so many designs.
Danhausen put out this clip on, I think it was YouTube or whatever, but it was like him talking to Punk while Punk's signing.
Yeah, they're
posters.
both signing.
Yeah, and then like Punk paid him $20 to leave him alone and not curse.
Not curse him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Jelly Roll defeats Kit Wilson for the match. Danhausen curses Wilson.
Jelly Roll won against an actual wrestler.
Yep. Well, it's because Danhausen cursed him. Kit grabbed a mic to recite more poetry in defense of his mother's honor, then hit Jelly Roll with the poetry book to start off the match.
Good.
We had an open challenge, United States Championship Open Challenge. Sami Zayn defeats Carmelo Hayes and new champ.
So now Carmelo Hayes is not going to be on Mania.
Nope. And apparently Triple H is like really high on Sami Zayn, which is fine.
Of course he is.
So now the match is Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States Championship.
Well, like, how many times can they do this underdog story with Sami Zayn? It's the same thing every single time where he's like, I never win the big one.
Yeah, so sorry, I got a text. I got a text, and I was trying to get my thoughts together. All right, Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. This feud's getting better.
Yeah, that's getting better. Like, it's still weird how they were.
Still feels weird.
They teased.
But they booked an unsanctioned match between the two. Right. No countouts, no disqualifications.
He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Who was the GM of SmackDown? Wasn't it Nick Aldis? Like, it's weird how much they teased the match with him and McIntyre.
That would be good if they did that.
If it's not going to happen.
Julia defeats Tiffany Stratton. You see Tiffany's swanton?
Yeah, did you like it?
It just looked like it hurt her.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was
like a Jeff Hardy swanton because Jeff Hardy used to roll out of it, and then he was like, "Nah, I just started doing dead weight."
Yeah, that's
what she did.
On the hit.
Main event was Randy Orton versus Matt Cardona. Randy Orton defeats him as he's celebrating. Cody Schoen arriving to the arena. Came down the ring face to face with Randy. And they just fought all around the place until the show ended. Jelly Roll came out. I don't know why he's on every show.
Jelly Roll was on the show
Randy
3 times.
Randy RKO'd him, so he must be happy.
But why is Jelly Roll in the main event?
I don't know.
Get Jelly Roll the fuck out of here. My God.
He came up with a horrible World Cup song, and now he's on SmackDown main event.
I did hear that.
Chains ain't rattling no more. Put your boots on, boys. Woo!
Didn't Danny Tim do something on that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's where I saw it. That's how I found out, was because Danny on Instagram did a reaction video to it.
Mac Danny, he just laughs at people.
So that's it. You know, we got a lot of storylines going into Mania. I think it's going to be a good Mania.
It's going to be a good one, pal.
We're, 2 weeks out?
Yeah. It's still like the build itself, I feel like, is not good, but I feel like the show could be good.
I can't believe that our Mania was 2 Manias ago.
I know.
Yes, sir.
It feels so long ago.
So
I know. We went to the last real one. The last
we
real
did.
Mania.
This one is now going to be filled with like 8 Twix commercials. Oh my God. And 15 ad product placements.
Mm-hmm. They're in Vegas again.
Sponsored matches.
Yeah, it's going to be the Mountain Dew dark match.
Yeah.
But that'll do the episode, guys.
That'll do, pig. Well, it's good for all 3 of us to be back. Thank you for tuning in. We're getting into Mania season. Enjoy all the wrestling coming up, and we will catch you guys next week.